Welcome back. Let's play some more 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. Good luck. Drop the lance on the back rank. Here, let's push the rook pawn today and see where we end up. It seems like a fun and reasonable thing to do. Okay. We're freestyling. We got the crab castle. I couldn't tell you the last time I played that. So they've lined up the rook and bishop. Hang on. Hang on. It's my turn. Sure, they want to bring this bishop out to oppose my rook. And they can do that. And I can do things too. I don't know what, but I'm sure there's something I can do. Normally the rook moves with the silver, or the silver moves with the rook, but you know. Hmm. Hmm. Drop the lance on the back rank. I don't see a lance. I do not foresee a lance being exchanged this game. It could happen. Maybe somehow. Um, it's just not on my bingo card at the moment. I'm gonna defend this knight with the gold if nothing else is happening in this position. My opponent has not attacked me yet. They do have a pawn in hand, so I should be a bit worried. But they're Sente. It's kind of understood that Sente wants to attack. Um, hmm. Hmm. That is a way to attack, isn't it? Um, and if they pawn drop, I could trap my bishop, but that could be risky. Yeah, this is not great. That's the other move I was just looking at. Hmm. That's more than a bit inconvenient. Um, Screw it. Let's go. What are you going to do with the bishop anyway? This king has not castled. We'll see what they can do. That is a move. That is definitely a fork. Um, will they drop the lance on the back rank? I don't think so. So this is the risk with freestyling your openings. Bad things can happen at a moment's notice. Or with no notice at all. Yeah, I could surround this horse, but then they lance drop. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. But the horse is already surrounded. Why do I want to capture it? I want the king instead. Hmm.
7分。
Interesting. Alright, I defend my gold general. Tempting as it is to take the bishop, I don't see a next move. Um, oh, if I don't take the bishop, though, I'm screwed, so we have to take it. Basically. Oh, they have a silver drop if I take it. That's a bit problematic. Alright, so I have to chase the horse. Otherwise, bishop takes silver and bishop takes knight, and I've got some problems. Wait, I justified that I couldn't do this because the bishop takes silver. No, because of silver drop here. Silver drop here, lance drop here, etc. is still a hot mess. So, yeah. Yeah. At this instant, they currently don't have the silver. But you're right, they could take here, silver drop, and then lance drop. And that would be one way out of this tactic that I've set up. I guess I'd have to take the silver, they'd take my gold, and then I have to chase their king. Which could be worse. That's not the back rank. What to do? Hmm. Alright, we're going to play the naive move here because I'm just not seeing what I should. Okay. Hang on there a bit. Hang on. Now it's my turn to not pay attention to Proverbs, apparently. I
5
don't,
分
I don't see how dropping the lance on the back rank is going to help me much here. There's my ridiculous lance drop. Hmm. Um, I feel as if I've missed something here. Oh, hang on. No, the thing I missed is that I can't bishop drop and retreat the bishop here with the gold having retreated there. I did miss something. It's just not the category of error I was looking for. I needed to drop the bishop first, basically. This might still work out with some cooperation, but hmm. I cannot read, like, I was going to drop the gold here. I was all proud of what I was seeing, and the silver covers that square. I need another piece. Okay, well, let's pretend that this works. Um, I guess I'll walk back. Oh, I could have pushed this. Oh my goodness.
3分
How blind am I today? Blind equals very yes. Alright, so... Um... This can only end well.
2分30秒。
This can only end well. My king is in a mating net. I'm going fishing. I almost like dropped the gold here and attempted horse takes silver, and I didn't see that the bishop covered this square. Which would have been sad. Hmm. My opponent does not have a gold general just yet. Give them a second and they'll get one. They're
2分。
threatening stuff here. Silver drop is a fork, but maybe I don't care. I need a tempo. Like, I really need a tempo here.
1分30秒。
I have 1 minute 30. I think I'm surviving this somehow. I'm not well, my king is escaping. But they have bishop takes silver. That's problematic. I think bishop takes silver would have been Hishi. An unescapable demise. This position, not so much. Yeah, this seems more of the escapable variety. I shouldn't have let that
1
happen,
分。
but I think I still survive. Drop the lance on the back rank, they said. Thanks for the game. 1 down, 2 to go. Good luck. We got a fast mover on our hands here. At least for the first move. Okay, we've got our boat. Where's our boat? Is that the boat? Have I missed the boat? Wait a second. Again, Rook and Bishop are teaming up. It's not what I wanted to see here. Okay. You know, I'll just cut the diagonal this way. There. This might not be so-called American Bogeen, but you know what? Names are fun. Good moves are also fun. Guys, my bishop can take a lance. That's not the only thing in this position, but, like, I'm down 30 seconds, but maybe just won the game. So be careful about moving quickly. Alright, let's proceed more methodically if we can. I'll just take everything. Yep, they're trying to set up the epic fork. Let's see if I can stop that. So they've offered... I'm up 2 pawns. They haven't offered me 4 pawns, I'm just up 2. Okay, that is some kind of fork. I'll give you that. I don't even know what it's forking. It just looks spooky. Alright, do I have a game-winning move? Probably not. It'd be nice if I did. Might be a bit too easy, though. Bishop 5-5 is always fun, but here it's not quite enough. Pawn here is kind of fun. Pawn there is kind of fun. Pawn there is a lot of fun, actually. They're threatening a bishop or silver drop down here, but I can escape that. Whatever, I'll just go with the first move I spotted. We'll exchange bishops. I don't see a downside yet to this. It just doesn't seem to do much.
7分
And then we'll attack this way. And give back the 2 pawns that we were offered. Do I take the 3rd pawn? I think it this bishop drop if I do that. But in complications, I think I'm doing fine there. If I move the gold over this way... I wonder. Yeah, there's not a need to complicate this position. I don't like that they have a silver general in hand. You know what? Let's sidestep this if we can. Huh? They're threatening silver drop on my rook's head. Um, what else are they threatening? Silver drop down here. Okay.
5分、
I think this is fine. I'll defend everything. I was going to drop a bishop down here, but now I see they have silver. And I'm not winning in this situation. There's something else. Well, I can unblock my rook. So I'm threatening to invade this way. It's uncommon, but... Oh. Well, unless I'm missing something, that's a piece for a pawn. I'm not even sure I want it. Like, I want this. But, hmm. Alright, I think it's time I bust this up. Time to see what big shot I've missed. I did build a castle. I did avoid quite a few bishop forks, but possibly I missed something somewhere. Um, check.
3分、
We'll just close in for the kill now. No big deal.
2分30秒。 2分、
Where's the kill? Thanks for the game. I'm down on time, but, you know, it's fine. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. Possibly something was missed there. I couldn't tell you what, but felt like something unexpected happened somehow. Yeah. I mean, I've seen similarly silly things in chess games, but I've come to expect it in chess. It is a bit surprising in Shogi. No, it doesn't. You can hang things that are not checkmate as well. Checkmate is not the only thing that one can hang in a shogi game. So today's proverb was drop the lance on the back rank. In game 1 we did that. In games 2 and 3 we seem to be doing okay. In part because today, note, I am not missing every single tactic. I'm actually seeing some tactics today. Oh, Lance 9-7. You know, I didn't even think about that. That probably makes a good deal of sense there now, doesn't it? For line 3, whatever. Yeah. That would probably have made a lot of sense. Maybe I tilted my opponent. I don't know. This feels trappy. Because it is trappy. Actually, this is not such a terrible thing. Because, yeah, lance drop here. I give my rook... Admittedly, I could have escaped my rook. Probably should have. Right after I was mentioning how I'm reading tactics, I didn't really look closely at rook up, pawn takes. Maybe there was a way to make that work. Anyway. Yeah, it's not the back rank. That was my other thought. Let's go. If I had another lance, it could go right here. Or here, maybe. I don't know. Since I have a pawn in hand, I will attempt to start this attack using a pawn. Maybe pawn drop here would have been the better way about it. Actually, I've got this bishop fork just sitting here doing nothing. You think our opponent's gonna spot that I have this fork? Because I didn't see it. On the other hand, if they do some... I don't know how they could do a rook drop in a way that, like, loses it to a bishop fork, but maybe that could be fun if they do that. But what am I going to do with the rook? There are many positions where a rook is useful, but one where they've built a center castle and everything's defended is less amusing. Hey, look! I was questioning, what about winning a knight? And I'm like, gosh, I don't know about winning a knight. We'll just take a silver. Sure. I don't care if I have to give the bishop back. It's good for morale somehow. Just remember to promote this. Yeah, the opponent foresaw all of this and is just, like, teasing me. But it's fine.
7分。
Sure, I'll get the lance maybe, but it'd be nice to win the king too. Oh no, my rook. Whatever will I do without a rook? Gosh, I just don't know. Oh my gosh. I did not count. I missed mate in 3. Gold drop covers this square. I assume that gold drop and the king can just escape out. So, yeah. What do we do now? What do we do? I'll just put a silver on the other side next, and then a gold in the middle. I guess. The king is defending this gold general, and the gold general is defending the king. Maybe silver drop here was the less fancy way to do that. Maybe the vulgar move was the correct move. I don't know. Um, well, you sure know how to tease me. Um, My focus is on preventing this king from escaping out to the right. Or to my right, their left. So that's why I'm trying to draw them away from this gold general. But the king can escape up the board, which I think I'm probably equipped to deal with somehow. But yeah, it would have been a lot better if I just found the damn mate in 3 earlier. Um, a little more finding good moves and a little less teasing could have gone a long way. Hang on. Do I have mate in 1, 2, whatever? This is the move that checkmates. I'm not going to miss things twice. Thanks for game. Alright, well that's 3 games. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.